Stock can be viewed and managed in many ways in RS Exchequer, but one of the common ways is to use the stock tree. Now this can be accessed by clicking the speed bar button, and it opens up the screen, which is very similar in design and approach to that of the general ledger. Here we have our items categorized by group, and by clicking on the expand all you can see how we've had that categorized further by subgroups and individual stock records. From this screen also we can look at previous year's activity by selecting the year from the drop down, and then you can see the sales and GP figures for that particular stock group. To get further analysis, what we're able to do is open up that stock group, which then lists other items categorized in subgroups of stock, and then by opening one of those we can then see the individual stock record for that particular stock group. Drilling down onto that stock record will then take us directly into the ledger for that particular stock item, and from here we can drill down into the transactions and see the activity that has gone to make up the sales figures for that particular stock item. On the stock record, as you can imagine, there is plenty of flexibility there, so let's take a look around of what's available for you. First of all, we can determine what type of stock record we're creating. So in this case, is it a product, is it a description only item, maybe it's a stock group, or even a bill of material if so required. We have some pricing by options here, so we can price by unit or by pack. And on the subject of pricing, we also have some price bands. We have a maximum of 8 bands that we can set up. Another important factor of stock management is the valuation method. So RS Exchequer supports all the common requirements there, things like LIFO, FIFO, average and serial batch as well. So depending on your module mix that you purchase for your stock system, you may have some or all of these tabs. We have some default items here associating things to your general ledger, which it comes with all of the stock systems. We have the option there for some VAT information and some Intrastat work if you're trading with Europe, works order processing and the returns module as well. There's also the ability to create some pricing and promotional pricing through quantity breaks and multi-buy discounts. Here we see a quantity break discount record for this item managed by effective dates to manage those price promotions. And the multi-buy tab here, this shows a common factor of a buy one get one free particular promotion going on this stock item as well. Now, as well as individual stock records, you can indeed use bill of materials, and this is whereby you can create a stock item from a number of individual components. So if we go along to the build tab, what we'll see here for this demonstration alarm system, we have a series of individual stock items that are bundled together to make this particular alarm, and inside that bill of material we are able to put in there a sub-assembly, which is another bill of material in itself, again made up out of each individual component. And for maximum stock tracking, you can indeed use serial or batch records, whereby you can assign a batch number to products or individual serial items to a particular stock item. So there you can see we have a serial number for this particular stock record, this individual component, and with its own individual cost price. So lots of flexibility of stock management, lots of valuation methods and ways indeed of analysing and reviewing that information in RS Exchequer.